Welcome along to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. And on Wednesday, the 7th of May, this is the Toffee Blues news, talking about all the goings on in the world of Everton today. And if you're an Evertonian, it has been a very busy period of time off the pitch, and that looks set to continue. The transfer rumour mill is in full swing, and we're starting with our headline story this evening that Leeds United, according to Rob Dorset from Sky, are interested in signing Everton striker BETO this summer. It's unclear yet if David Moyes would allow the striker to leave. We imagine that would be based on David Moyes securing his chosen replacement. It also probably sounds as though it would be to do with if Dominic Calvert-Lewin signed a new contract. So at the time of recording this, we asked our fans over on X, and we asked you Evertonians, would you sell BETO to Leeds? With nearly 2,000 votes, an overwhelming 51.9% said they would sell the striker to next season's Premier League rivals, and 33% said that they would keep him. A 15% share of the votes said they were unsure. Where do you sit on that particular debate? For me personally, I quite like Beto. I think if Calvert-Lewin does stay and David Moyes wants to bring in another striker, then Beto is going to have to leave. I suspect Chimiti is going to go out on loan. However, with things yet to be confirmed, where the priorities lie for David Moyes and just how much money the Friedkin Group are prepared to spend in the summer, maybe we shouldn't wish away a man who has found his goal scoring form again against Ipswich at the weekend. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Our next story is that Abdoulaye Doucouré, he likes doing the media rounds, doesn't he? He's done a few podcasts in the past. He's done Ben Foster's Fozcast this week, and he was quoted as saying, "There's not been any talks so far with Everton. I don't wait for them to give me a contract or not. I already have some proposals on the table." This is, of course, the news that Everton didn't choose to trigger the one-year extension on Abdoulaye Doucouré's contract, keeping him as one of the highest earning players at the club. Instead, David Moyes has chosen to negotiate that deal, to reopen talks, and to see, it seems like, if they can get Abdoulaye Doucouré to stay on more favourable terms to the club. But Doucouré speaking out, he of course made that gesture when he scored a few weeks ago about signing the contract and what the fans wanted. Very interesting times, but it does look like, as we would probably expect for a player of Abdoulaye Doucouré's standing, to have other options on the table. But again, what do you think? Would we keep Abdoulaye Doucouré? And is that very different to, do you think it's going to happen? You know, what do you want versus what do you think the club are going to do? Next up, Everton, West Ham and Crystal Palace have all made contact with Junior Firpo's representatives. The 28-year-old left-back has his contract expiring in the summer and would be a free agent. He's, of course, just won promotion back to the Premier League with Leeds United. He looks to be a decent option at left-back. Obviously, Everton's current option is Mykolenko. Besides that, Ashley Young seems to drop in there. We do need squad players in the summer. We've talked about this, haven't we? It's not just about star signings or franchise players like a Liam Delap signing might be, or Richarlison coming back, but we are going to need some squad players. So your thoughts on Junior Firpo? So we asked the fans, over 1,000 votes, and 41.8% in favour of signing Junior Firpo on a free transfer. We know David Moyes is going to want to explore the free transfer market in the summer. Next up, Everton are readying a bid of 8.5 million to sign Panathinaikos right back Georgios Vigadandis. I have butchered that name, and I'm sure I will be not the first and only Evertonian to do so should we sign him. Leeds are also interested in the right back. Everton, of course, this has been a big thing, hasn't it, for what feels like an eternity. Everton and a right back. It's still unknown whether Ashley Young and Seamus Coleman will stay at the club beyond the end of the season, which does mean with Nathan Patterson's on-off hot-cold showings in an Everton shirt throughout his time at the club. It does look like Everton's search for a right back will continue. So Greek news outlet Sport Dog are reporting that Everton are prepared to pay up to £8.5 million. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you on the Greek league because I know very little about it. So we shall wait and see. And like most of us, I imagine I will now go away and watch some YouTube highlight reels and convince myself that he's the greatest right back of all time should we sign him. But that is the news for today. A very busy one again. The transfer window and windmill continues. Rumours are everywhere. So stay safe out there, Evertonians. Remember to trust the news source. Always look at who it's from, and we'll keep you up to date on the news again tomorrow here on the Toffee Blues. Make sure you like and subscribe on the Toffee Blues YouTube channel. You can follow us over on X. But I've been Harry Colley. This has been the news. Bye for now.